It is 7:31 on April 16th, 2024. The public forum for the Whitman Conservation Commission will begin. So let's see. We don't have any. Oh, no, not the mail. We can skip a few things. So we got a email from Andrew Cobb for 15 Apollo Road. He wants us. He's requesting a certificate of compliance. So we need to schedule a site inspection for that. So we have it before the next meeting. And so the next meeting will be May 21st, because May 7th is the day after town meeting, but in case town meeting goes to 2 nights, which it hasn't sometimes in the past, we never have a meeting the day after town meeting, because if something happens and we schedule a hearing, then we can't have it. It rolls downhill. So our next meeting, we have to have a site inspection, and we can vote on the certificate of compliance for 15 Apollo Road on May 21st. So, any preference for
see if it vegetates. I'm not sure it's been pit.
what?
Maybe want to give a few more weeks to make sure the vegetation's growing.
Yes. So, but it's like, it's only it's not like it's that big of a area, sure, because it's only around the corner of the house. It's not like a brand new house that needs a lawn. So, but yeah, so we can do it closer to, let's see, what did I say? The 21st. So May 18th, I have a hair appointment, so priorities. But now that it's lighter, we could do something like at 6:30 or something, or even 7
sure,
during the week,
yep,
if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Or we could do a Sunday. We could do the 19th. Because it's probably a 10-minute site inspection, because all we have to do is get out of the car, look to see everything's done, because it's right, well, you guys have been there, right at the corner of the house.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, so, okay. May 19th? Does that work?
I think
Or do you want to do it during the week?
that should be fine. Oh, actually, no, not that weekend. During the week.
During the week better? Okay. Let's see.
Even like
We could do like I can't do the 20th. We could do like the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Wait, hold on. Wrong week.
you gotta do before the 21st, so I go.
Yeah, so 16th, 17th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 14th, 15th, 16th. Yeah, 14th, 15th, 16th.
Yeah, 5/16.
5/16? Okay. You want to do 6:30?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, do you have any payroll?
Right here.
Just 2 sheets. Okay.
Alright. 6:30.
Yes. Yeah, May 16th, 6:30. apparently there's an otter at Hobart Pond. There was, on Facebook, there was a guy, and he saw him. He had taken a video of an otter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it like swum up, and like, I think they met him and I think his son were like fishing, and like, it was doing this thing, and they were like standing like on the side, and he came up and was like, and then like splashed him, and it's like, so. We have payroll to approve, so if we need a motion to approve the payroll,
Yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second.
all in favor? Thanks. Okay, so, I mean, since we're moving ahead, and we still have a few more minutes before the hearing, so we can talk about the Washington Street vacant parcel. Is there any,
We just gotta ask them to clean it up.
that's not our, well,
We can't do that. Oh, we asked DPW.
we just, yeah, well, that's, we'll have to talk to Kathy about that, but I think mostly it's, if the Conservation Commission deems it, yes, we'll accept it, but the request to how, when it's accepted and if it's cleaned up and how that works, I don't know.
Okay.
But and then I need to ask Kathy, it's not gonna be a part of the town meeting in May. It's probably, if there's one in the fall, it could conceivably be there, or it'll be next year at this time. But I don't know the actual process of if we need to fill out forms or anything like that, but I could just tell her that first we need to, if yay or nay on it, vote on it, and then fill out whatever processes and, make sure it's cleaned up before it's accepted into the town.
Okay.
And then, conceivably, if any scout comes before us, they could,
Clean it up.
well, I think DPW maybe could clean, I don't know how much,
Yeah.
they do have that piece of equipment that they used on
Harding.
Harvey Pond that, made a track that you can get back there. So I don't know what the anything like that, but yeah, either clean it up, making pass or anything like that. But yeah, I can talk to Kathy about that. But I think this is more or less,
If we looked at it.
did we look at it? Do we think it's, it should be a good thing? And I think it will, because it has direct access.
Mm-hmm.
You can get there. It's not that big, but
There's a little parking pad too.
yeah,
Technically
Yeah.
on the land.
yeah,
And it
that
connects,
is.
connects inside too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people could park there, and conceivably it could be made longer or wider or whatever, but yeah, so we just need a motion to approve accepting.
Motion approved.
It's okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
I will talk to Kat.
I will forward you the photos from our sidewalk
Okay.
in the file.
Yes, we are. Can we look at it?
Sidewalk was on this. The 6th.
Yeah.
Do you have the original on Liz page? Because the one I have doesn't have the first page.
Yes.
Is there 2 copies of the NOI?
Yeah, you can have it. Do you want the map?
Sure.
Actually, everybody can have their own map. I think they're all, I don't know if they're all the same. This one's 3/21/24. What date's yours?
We're on top.
Okay. Got it up.
Infiltration.
You're gonna clear it now. Right. There's no leader now.
Yeah, that's what should be there.
I think we should be there.
Yeah.
There should be a leader like that. I guess.
This is the land. So,
Yeah. I guess it should be.
Okay, it is 7:46. We're opening the hearing for DP number 340-0482. I don't know the correct pronunciation, their first name, your first name?
Oh, no.
Okay, Silva. Omega Home Group LLC, 135 Mill Street, Abington, Mass. 02351. The project is located on 159 Auburn Street, Whitman. So waive the reading of the abutters. Or I could read them.
I don't want to read them because I think it might be a butters here.
What?
You might want to read them because I think it might be a butters here.
Where are you?
Any butters?
Okay, Mark and Patricia A. Walsh, 130 Auburn Street, Whitman, Mass. 133 Auburn Street, Ronald and Michelle Piers. 141 Auburn Street, Robert P. Ralph. 142 Auburn Street, Michelle and Kathleen L. Chikowski. 154 Auburn Street, John and April Peath. 166 Auburn Street, Joseph M. and Don M. Caprello, if I could speak.
Oh, there's a lot.
171 Auburn Street, Thomas P. Graverell Jr. 18 Newland Drive, Lucien D. Ritchie. 30 Newland Drive, William J. Fleming Jr. 40 Newland Drive, David P. McNeil. 46 Newland Drive, David Allen and Judy A. Kelbasa. 52 Newland Drive, Mary L. Nickerson. 58 Newland Street, Amy S. Minhan. Must be trust. Okay, so we will start this. The applicant's representative will present. The board will ask questions. Once we are done asking questions, we will open up to the floor. You will need to raise your hand, say your name and your address, and then ask the question and go from there.
Okay. My name is Ken Johnson. I'm the botanist on the project. I delineate this over here, but when did I delineate this?
3 months ago, I think.
Yeah. Anyways, the entire backyard, this is moved, and the entire backyard I called that because of the soil. So this is the proposed plan. You were looking at something on your plan, that drainage, that swale up there. I think I separated that because of vegetation in it. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. So basically, the existing house is still over here, and it's going to get razzed, and then they've recentered the property due to the special permit by planning board. A neighbor requested that it be moved over, and we've done that. And the project is providing infiltrators for the roof runoff.
Okay.
So it's a duplex. It's 50 by 30. We'll have the 10 we can see. That's 30 by 50. So it's going to be 25 by 30.
And the infiltration basins are going to be permanent?
Okay.
They could be just riprap or stone or?
It's about a foot, 18 inches of stone.
Nothing's going to feed into them? It's just going to be a wear area that open and
I believe they got drainage and pipes going this way, but I think the surface will, the way they got it graded, it's going to flow to it.
Okay.
And the existing garage is going to be the same footprint. Nothing's
Stay in there, yes.
During our sidewalk, it was one of the wetter days, and it's been a very wet spring. You could tell that property has a lot of water in it. But along the side of the existing house, it looks like a swale that runs to the road, kind of a building area.
I thought that was like pumping up the basement kind of.
It was full of water when we were there.
Yeah.
I believe it.
But it was also loaded with, we looked at it, it looked like it was wetlands plants along the house, along that drainage swale.
Yes.
All the way into the house.
Next to the house.
In the water, the little swale that was like probably 2-3 feet from the side of the house, there are wetland plants in it. So
I think was curious why the wetland area didn't carry up along the property boundary towards the street.
I thought I did some soils up in here, and I thought it was not hydro.
Okay.
It's like, you can see this line slant away.
Yeah.
Once you get inside that wood line, it's soaking wet.
Yeah, it was, yeah, they have like a little bridge that goes over the, Wish I figured them out, you know. Then those plants
Did you do soils? I can't.
We didn't look at the soils of that day,
Okay.
just the plans.
Well, I guess we're going back to see.
I think that's one of our major concerns was, it was just wanted to make sure if there was wetland plants or soils up in that area that they would get delineated out.
Well, I was breaking my soils here, all the way down. I always use soils.
Okay.
It's like
But did you look at the soils along the house, all the way up to the road?
I think I did right in here somewhere.
Okay, I just didn't see the report. Was there a report that was with the NOI?
Yeah, it's in the back. And I did my station like right in here.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely wet toward the back, no doubt about it. See that way.
That's a property.
Especially this spring. So do these infiltration basins have any overflow to them, or are they just gonna sit, collect, and then try to discharge as much?
But second floor.
Okay. You putting a sample location on the figure? Right now, this corner.
What are you looking for?
Just to see if there's any information about anything that you did up by the existing house. I mean,
I only document it in my stations. That's when I document everything.
alright, so either between wetland flag 1 and 6 is what here. You would document anything else? Okay, alright.
Plants up and down, you mean?
Yeah, just if you did any kind of soil testing up and down.
I do soil tests around everything.
Okay, alright.
But I mean, it sounds like we're gonna visit out there and take a look.
Okay.
Yeah, that was our main concern, where you have this denode, like, forest here. Like all this.
Yeah.
Because the existing house is like right here.
Yeah, correct.
That's where we saw wetland
When I
plants.
saw the contours,
Yeah.
but if you go back to the existing condition plan, you can see it. He's got the infiltration base and all this stuff right there.
Did you have a question about the driveway and everything too?
Is the driveway footprint staying the same?
Yeah.
No change, okay. And the garage is just gonna be rehabbed, rehabilitated?
Still discussing, we might tear it down, just keep the same
Footprint.
footprint, because it's kind of bad.
Of the trash and debris in the back, pull that all out?
Yeah,
Okay, gently. No trees cutting back there or anything?
nothing,
Right, okay.
no need.
I mean, this is the delineation of work, right? The dark boundary here? Everything stays out of the 25-foot boundary unless you guys go in there and take trash out.
Right.
Okay. How deep are you gonna dig when you have the slab?
If I recall, it's about, the footing, the walls will be like 5 feet down, you know, around,
Not the entire footprint, just the foundation walls for the
Yeah.
footing?
yeah.
You're gonna de-water?
Wasn't it?
Are you gonna de-water? Construction de-watering?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Where are you gonna put the water?
If we have to, we dug there about 3 feet, we got a little bit of water. But yeah, we'll have to come up with a plan.
Okay. Where would you put the water?
Still talk, figure that out.
I'm gonna do silt there.
We're gonna have some kind of de-watering plan or something that tells us what you're gonna do with it.
Yeah.
Except the
I
silt.
mean, you don't have a lot of space on that property, that, you know, where you can put it, because you can't go over and go back, you can't, over and go 25 feet outside the wetland area. But we're just gonna need a plan. If it's gonna be in, if you're gonna do the infiltration basins first, but then I'd worry that you're gonna silt it all up.
Yeah, if, I don't see a lot of water, then we would have to deal with a lot of water.
Okay, but if you get in there, you start doing it, and then you get the water in, we're gonna have to shut you down, then we're gonna have to come back in and do a plan. I'd rather have a plan first.
Do you
Yeah.
accept those silt bags? They pump them into those bigger, like 10 by 10 silt bags?
Yeah, it kind of depends on, and we can talk about that, it would depend on where the termination, where it's gonna go. That's what I'm concerned about.
Can you place it like in here?
I wouldn't want, then you're just gonna have to overland flow it out. I think you're gonna have problems. I think you're gonna have some ponding, and it's gonna be tricky. I mean, the day we walked out there,
It was, I
it
mean,
was very
Well,
bad.
this is a zone X, so that's the 2% storm.
Yeah.
I am flagging it, we're banking about a month and a half. Because it's just flooded out, everything's flooded out.
Yeah, I don't think it's a river, I don't think you're,
No.
riverfront or anything, but I think we're gonna have,
And we're not digging the entire site, it's just the perimeter walls
yeah,
that's gonna be dug, so I don't
Yes.
assume to be a lot of water at all.
We can put it over next to the garage, maybe. Get it out of the footprint.
okay. I mean, as long as if you have a plan, you can discuss the plan.
I'm just trying to come up with
Yep,
a mechanism,
yeah,
because they silt bags work pretty good.
they do.
Yeah.
But as long as we know where they're gonna go right back in the ground or overland flow into somewhere else, just wanna make sure we know.
Sure.
Take a little pit, put it in it.
You're gonna repave the driveway, or you're just gonna keep it?
Probably repaving it,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright. You're gonna pulverize it in there and then repave it over the top?
I might take that off.
Okay.
It's pretty broken now.
Alright. And you're gonna dig new water service?
Yeah.
Okay, so you might have some water, new water in there too. What's the elevation change from, do you know what the elevation change from the street back to the backside of this? Wasn't as clear.
93 in the street, 94 in the back, 94 behind the building. It says it's coming forward.
yeah, it's like 95, we're by the deck in the back.
So I 94 all the way in the back. So I mean, the water table is really close to the surface.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I think if you put a shovel on the ground past 3 feet, I think you're gonna be in the problem.
That's why we have a slab option, because we didn't consider basement at all or half.
No, I understand that. Yeah, basement would have to be
It's-
impossible, but
We're not doing.
I'm just talking about the construction part. I mean, that's where our concerns are, is how much damage we're gonna do to any wetland resource during construction, siltation. But once you get into it, it's hard to stop. Doesn't stop. Okay, all right.
Any other question?
No.
We open up, if you have any questions, just remember name, address, and
So, Debbie Rao, 141 Auburn Street, which I'm right next to work.
Okay,
I do have concerns right now. You can bring a boat in my backyard and have a sailboat.
you're with the chain link fence, right?
Correct.
The water is up over it almost.
It is
Yeah.
crazy out there. I took some pictures, but don't do it justice. My kids, when they were little, literally put boats out there and boated around.
Okay,
Not to mention the ducks that go in there during the spring.
Yes, so this is what we face. So I do have a fear that once whatever the infiltration system, whatever, we're gonna get more. And my son is digging down so it doesn't go into my basement. How much further can we dig away from my house? That's not fair, to keep water out. The water's going from my house my yard to Lou's yard to everybody else's
The
yard.
Pearson's families, they've,
They have it worse.
yeah, they've actually redone their basement a couple of times because
Right.
of the water that's just come in.
So that's where my fear comes into play. I mean, I have nothing against new dwellings, but I do have a fear for where we live right now, and we've lived there for 28 years.
Not to mention that everybody's foundation's cracked.
Mm-hmm.
The person next door, there's some runs.
Yeah, that's a big stuff over
Right.
there,
Yeah, it looks like there's an infiltration basin along your property boundary from the street to the garage, which will collect some water off the impervious, the driveway.
He's not going all the way back, though. He's stopping at a certain point.
It
So
just
what
stops
happens
at
to
the
that,
garage.
that rest is now coming over to me.
Well, they're not disturbing anything past the garage, other than removing the trash out.
You don't think once you start touching land, it's not going to move?
And
It is. I mean, I'm just being realistic, and
Yeah.
you know,
No, I understand.
almost 29
not to
years.
mention all the water's gonna be draining from that house.
Right.
Sir, what is your name? I'm sorry, we didn't get the name.
Wilbershire, 18 Newland Drive.
Thank you.
Okay, you're toward the back.
Yes.
The wetland kind of all shares the whole
Yes,
property in the
I
back.
got waterfront property.
Um,
I'm not against new things. I'm against
No,
what's going to happen to what we have. You know, raised 8
Yeah,
kids
I mean,
there. I don't
is it
want.
gonna make anything worse? That's
Right.
what our big concern is.
Correct.
And as far as the Pierce family, man,
Their sump pump never stops. And
yeah.
they've had their basement redone a few times from water flow. Someone should have told us the secret before we moved there.
Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna get worse or better after construction, it's kind of what their engineers are stamping. Essentially, the infiltration basins are supposed to handle X amount of flow.
Yeah,
The infiltration calcs are supposed to have a factor of safety for that every 100-year storm. So, I mean,
So what do we do as consumers to, now that the flow, I mean, we hate the flow as it is. It's crop upon us,
yeah,
you know,
the
so,
water.
yeah. So what do we do as consumers when more building is happening and it's gonna go somewhere? I don't foresee it just doing and stay in the little infiltration system and then, because there's stuff beyond that. I don't know if anybody ever walks there, but y'all should walk there because our boats could float between each other.
And like, if they put any, in the houses that they build, say they put any kind of structures in their backyard, like say a pool or something like
Yeah.
that, that's a concern too.
they would never be able to put a pool.
Never say never. That's the
Well-
way I feel.
For what there is from the back of what the deck would be, there's just no room, even an above ground pool would be questionable, just because of,
There's not
the
enough
size.
property back there to put a pool
There's more property, but
They would have to come
stopping
from-
it. So
they'd have to come before us, but
in.
also just the way it is now, and when we were out there, it's just, there's standing water, so
Yeah, I couldn't see us approving that.
there wouldn't, I mean,
Because there's already a pool there, they don't need to put anything else.
yeah, it's not a chlorine pool.
Because we have one, I know what it's like.
What's the change in square footage from the house that's there now to the house that's coming?
the
It
existing.
is bigger though, right? The one that's
Yeah,
going.
it's the existing impervious area. That includes the driveway and the garage.
Yeah.
It's 3151. Proposed impervious is 4276. So
Okay.
1,125 square feet increase.
And then if you rehab the garage, are you going to put downspouts and try to control that water into one of your filtration basins, or just kind of? You know, right now it doesn't look like that. It
It's not doing, yeah.
doesn't do it now.
We'll probably put some downspouts, but
You have to put them into basins or something.
Just
Yeah,
trying
because
to
they can't just
make
run
it
all
better.
over, because you would be adding to whatever they're already experiencing.
Yeah.
Right, so
Even though it's only 400 square feet, it's a quick 400 square feet. It hits it roofs and it's already in the ground, it'll go over. So
it's doing that right now, but it's
Exactly.
changing the footprint anyway.
But we're changing the impervious area of the site by 1,000 square feet. So if we can
Yeah.
improve upon the 1,000 square feet, we should.
On the main house.
I mean,
In the garage.
I just wonder where all that water's coming from. Is it coming from that stream that runs back there? It just backs up and it flows out, or?
Oh, right, as currently?
Yes.
I think it's groundwater. I think it's coming from the ground up. I think the ground can't, I think it's saturated.
I always thought.
I mean, if you look at, we were on the site property on the next to the existing house, and you could tell that kind of culvert, a little drainage ditch, kind of goes across the road too. The same type of plants are across the road. There is some kind of I don't know, if it's, Mother Nature finds its way to get water somewhere. And
Well-
it could be just finding its way to the back. That's the area.
I mean, I have a drain right in front of my house. And what it does is it comes out between the Pierce family's yard and my yard. It's like a little stream or river or whatever. And it goes to the drain in front of my house, but it gets all clogged up really quick. And backs up, and then it goes up to Route 14.
The storm drains on the street?
Yes.
Yeah, there are a few in front, and I think they go,
But they get all blocked as soon as all the leaves and debris.
I'm sure. And that's one thing I'm worried about with the infiltration basins, is that the leaves and it's just gonna get built up, and you have kind of koi ponds there. Unless there's some kind of a maintenance program that the house is gonna be required to.
Yeah, they'd have to
Clean
be
those out.
responsible for.
I mean, if you put an infiltration basin in there, you should have some kind of maintenance program to make sure it works.
I talked to the engineer on that, so you can come up with some.
All right, as we discussed, I think we should get more clarification on
Yeah,
the side, on the
the filtration.
171 Auburn Street side of the property, to see if that culvert, if you see the same we saw, and then also if there's some kind of program that to ensure that the infiltration basins are going to work as properly, and then some kind of dewatering plan.
Yep.
Even if you don't think you're going to need it, I wouldn't want to stop you for a month or two while you do construction. That's something we've already discussed.
Yeah, it's better to have it and not use it than we stop you and then we'll delay you. And then that's going to cost you,
Okay,
Are you guys gonna be present to walk the side of the house?
we're pretty open.
So the day now,
Yeah, usually you have to be not during working hours. I think we past 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, we should be
6.
6 o'clock.
They can do it. I work in Westwood, so depending on getting here from 24. But these guys are, I wouldn't say more local, but
That's not earlier.
Yeah.
they have more accessibility than I do.
And if you can't do it during the week or Saturday, I'm open.
Yeah, that works for us too.
Okay? So
Okay.
just let me know when and where.
Okay.
Well,
And
when
then
you
I'll
have,
talk to the engineer about dewatering and the siltation.
Excellent.
okay.
Okay?
All right.
Do you have any more questions?
So what's the next step? So obviously I know we're trying to get a new dwelling, but also protect us. So I'm just curious, because I know you guys talk it this way.
So we will continue the hearing because they have to provide us with more information. We have to do another site inspection. There's other things. So we will be continuing.
If you're renting where you can go on a cruise ship in the backyard, or we can all come from.
We were there during one of the wetter days.
Yes.
We had some, it's crazy days.
So
Actually, those weren't even really that bad.
They weren't, I took pictures and I was like,
They've
these
been
pictures will don't do justice.
So,
Further up on my property.
our next hearing or next meeting will be, because of town meeting, won't be until May 21st. We'll put this on the agenda for 7:45. You won't be notified again because we only do it one time for the hearing It only needs to be published in the paper the first time. So you'll just put it in your calendar. May 21st, Tuesday, May 21st at 7:45. And we will continue the hearing. They will provide us with more information, and then we will review and go from there and make a determination at that point. But right now, we're just continuing it. So, but if you have any questions, bring them on the 21st.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
much.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Thank you. So we are continuing the hearing to May 21st at 7:45.
Like that they have this proper bag.
I agree. It actually shows you what it should look like. They get that and tuck it in.
Yeah, now the.
Oh, can I have the maps, all the stuff, please?
So.
Okay. If there's.
All right. 15 Hall Road, we go to 516 at 6 o'clock.
Yes, 5:16, 6:30.
6:30, perfect.
Yeah, 5:16, 6:30.
And then we'll email the gentleman about when to go back out to, he wants to meet us out there.
What was that again?
We're gonna email him or we're gonna get in touch.
When he gets everything done,
Yep.
then he'll let us know because he's gonna have to give us everything, and
Okay.
then we will coordinate a site inspection visit with him,
Okay.
and then we'll meet for that. Let's see, I need to contact the people for the DPW for this SWIP from the contractor. I'm gonna send Kathy an email about the vacant lot. And I'm gonna do the job listing for the voting members. Get that taken care of. Any other things anybody wants to chit chat about?
Nope. Other than, I did drive by Franklin Lot 1 and 2, and it looks better.
Oh, okay.
So they've been going over there just to, they went to high school the other day. Drive by this.
Okay.
Still, it's a little small. Lot 1 looks, I'm
Yeah.
not sure they're gonna put a house on there, but.
Yeah. And you guys got the budget, so the
Yeah.
expense stayed the same. The salary came down, I think, $36. So it's all, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we can say we contributed to the bottom line.
That's right.
So-
We're budget conscious.
We tried. We just don't have anything to,
And we got new cabinets, so I can't complain.
yeah. And I haven't heard from Joe from Waterlands or thing. They did, I forwarded them the contract. So at some point they should be getting the permits and everything that they need to do. But I mean, it's raining, so
Yeah.
you don't really want to put chemicals and then just wash it away.
Sure.
So,
And it goes somewhere else that you don't
yeah,
go.
exactly. So,
Okay,
okay.
excellent.
I have nothing else. It is 8:17 p.m. and I am closing the meeting.